G'day, everybody. It's story time. Plus, what am I going to do with the stick hammer found? Now, it's not going to be a gun. It's going to be a tree. I've been doing a lot of things like that. So it's going to be a tree. And I'm going to make the top a little bit more, extend the tree. It needs some surgery. And what do? We bring in some mechanical things as humans to fix in surgery so we know how to do it biologically. We do a bit of both. But now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some copper wire, some long branches, and some of these anti-bullet shells, which can be stuck on easy at the top here, like so, and come out like so, as you can see. Some copper wire coming out the top. And guess what? I've got exactly 7 empty ones left of what I found, me and Emma. And we've got exactly 7 of these. I didn't count these ones. So we've got 7 full ones left. They'll be called what you call semi-dud. Depends on how long they're in the water for and stuff. But once bullets go in the water, they can become duds. Now, when you buy bullets too, they're all registered. So all bullets have codes, as you can see underneath here. Where they come from. You can look up the registry. The code, that's one bullet. And I've noticed too, they've got a normal tip, and then they've got like armor piercing kind of tip, you know what I mean? So you got that one, and they have also monoliths. They're pretty good condition, some of them. They have it on pretty good condition. This is the smallest one here. If someone wanted to, oh, there you go, come on, focus. You can look up, there we go, get the light in that. You can look up the codes to find out where it was made and where it was sold. They've had this for a while now with the police, and who may have brought them, so you can get a story. I don't know if you can make out that one too well. This one got to use that. And I'll continue with the story. And so we went out there to go look and stuff like that, to find things, and hang out there. It's nice fresh water, have a swim. The same area too had a tree fall down, so it's got some stories. Had a tree fall down a bit later, or a bit before this, with my brother, and we were fishing. We just walked past. It was a bit windy. Wind was blowing. We just walked past a tree. Next minute you hear this snap, and this medium size, big enough to get you, and you want to land on it, come down and fall in the water. So another little story about that area. And where I found the bullets is that there's a bend. I might even show you one day. I'll go there. Okay, this is the place I was talking about. And you can go walk right in there. It doesn't get too deep. Probably the deepest part from walking right across will get just over your head kind of thing, right? Depends on how high the river is. It can get pretty low. They're not very deep rivers. And it's just full of nice pebble kind of rocks, similar to these little big ones like I've got in the garden. I pinched a little bit from there. I went camping. I grabbed a few of them. Went, let's do it. I went, they look nice. They look nice, like I've been doing with certain things. And over time, I had a little bile. And that's why I've done something with the garden and so on. And most of them I brought from the piers over in Albury. Actually, for the waterfall around the corner. It's a scoop. You can buy a scoop of marks, and maybe I can put all the big ones in at one time. Dave, remember that story? I've had a dude to go, hey mate, can I just pick through the rocks and pick out the big ones? If they still work there, they would know that story. But yeah, I found these, and right there was a branch, a little bit like this dead tree on a corner, so you have to bend, and they can get pretty fast in the current, depends on how much water's slowing down at the moment. And on this bend, if you're in a little boat, you can hit these branches that stick up on sort of like right in the corner of it, right across the bend. You've got a bend that goes like that, and then right in the corner here, there's a little bit of junk. Everyone likes to try to fish in there too. But if your boat come around and you got wedged there, because there's a couple of big branches sort of sticking out like this just over the water, a couple of feet above over the water like this, your boat could hit it and flip over. And that's what I thought would happen here, because when we're walking around there, I see these shiny things like this, and I'm like, what's that? I picked it up. Oh, it's a shell. I'm pretty sure I found the shells first. And the next minute, I find all these bullets, plus a couple of little 22s. I got one in my round peace sign. I put one in one of them, which I was going to give to the police. But they don't take bribes. That was hilarious. I said, oh, I want to give you this. And they go, oh, we don't take bribes. We don't take, oh, sorry, he goes, we don't take gifts. And I said, let me think, give you the right story. And then I said, oh, it's not a bribe. You might see it as a bribe, but I understand you might think it's a bribe, and that's probably why you don't take them. Something like that. And I was going to give them one, but I have to give them to them if you want to give police a gift at different circumstances, as they were charging me at that time, or releasing me from something. And I thought that was the time to give them, and that's what I was going to do. But the wrong timing, as they say. So anyway, I thought I'd give you a quick story about that and how I found these bullets. And one day we might find the owner, and he might just go, hey, mate, they're my bullets. And I'll be like, well, what are we going to do about it if I put it into something? These ones here I'm not going to use just yet. I'm thinking might make them as necklace pieces. Can you have full bullets? I'm going to have to look up something. So far I've been using the empty shells. We'll just keep them around. Never know, for backup, someone turns up. You activate these bullets, right? You want to know if they're been activated or not. See the little one there's hasn't. Tip fell out. I remember one of them was loose when I got it, and the gunpowder come out, so there must be the older bullets or reused or something. As you can see, they got cleaned up there. Didn't get as cleaned up as good, and so they fell out. It's like this one. I got them all pretty much the same cleanup, but more were dirty than others, so they might have already been old. Right, and yes, you can see, like I was showing before, a little tap there. So all you need when to fire these, while you have weird devices, people just make up a pipe, and then you just make up a little trigger and a spring or something, high powerful spring, or something that you can hit it. You can hit it yourself in the back and trigger that, and it'll fire like a bullet. You definitely, if you got it through a pipe. So you haven't it, you just get. So the basic way is you can just get a pipe, put the bullet in it. Right, one's gonna fit the best, and just leave the back out, and then hit it with something with a point at the end. And as you hit it, the bullet will fire. It's the basic way of bullets firing. It's how easy they are. And guns are pretty easy to design, because all you need is to get something to grab the bullet, put into a chamber, and get something to hit it. Right? And we have all sorts of designs of guns when it comes to that. But anyway, I wouldn't surprise me that I may have to look up, like I said, I've looked up things. Then I may get a visit, but like I said, I've recorded everything from the police about the bullets. Come and check them up. As I don't have a gun license, you see, and I know this, but I'm having them as relics, as they probably won't work. But I don't know how exactly the law goes when it comes to that. But I have mentioned about my bullets. I'm showing about my bullets, and so that might be a thing there. But I'll talk about them one day. It really looks like it says me on there, doesn't? Anyway, I'll see you a bit later. Thought I'd have to chat about bullets, how I found them, and what am I going to turn them into in a peaceful way. And how's that? It turned up some, and this piece is going to get used on my, the wish thing I had at the front section where I put the candle on that. You'll see in a video. I'm about to make that in my own little plate, similar to this, and redo it, and then put it back out there when I need to. At the moment, just out where it used to be, just near the window here, so I can reuse it. At the moment, it's like pulled apart in sections, and so I can reuse it and make a wish, and also and a prayer to send off, and reconnect the ones that are already there, which I've already got. So it's sort of like how you see it. You don't, spirit doesn't talk to you and know that you're going to put it back, so you just took it and you want to make a gift of it. It'll come and get you. But if it knows what you're going to do with it, it should be all right. But if you take too long, you might get into trouble. They might say, well, what are you doing? You just took it away. You better off, what's going on here is bad as people stealing. It's sitting over there and now it's not even getting used. That's how. And so you're better off getting it all sorted out so you can reuse things. Anyway, that's a more spiritual thing and better way of explaining that in a more professional way, so it doesn't look too unprofessional and stuff like that, as people would speak like. But have a good one and see you later.